Hey everyone, David here with Headset Advisor. Hope you're doing well today. And in this video, we are going to compare the Poly Voyager 4220 wireless headset to the ultra premium Poly Blackwire 8225. This is top of the line wired headset. So we're going to see how they compare. Of course, we're going to put them on the blender test the speakers so that you can hear the differences for yourself. Ultimately, this is a wireless popular model compared to a premium wired model, but we're going to see how this review shakes down, so it's going to be very interesting. I want to say thank you to Ridzuan for this email question asking the difference between the 4220 and 8225 for their situation. Main usage would be online meetings, presentations, listening to music, watch movies, working remotely, sometimes on the go, coffee shops, malls, long working hours. Need to put the headset on and therefore require a comfortable one. So let's find out what we can do here. All right, I just want to say thank you for your email. Really appreciate it. And of course, if you are out there, have a question about wired or wireless headsets, that's what we do all day long. Just text us on the text line behind me, or just send us an email, live chat with us. I'll put our contact information in the video description below. So let's take a quick look at the specs side by side so you can see what's going on with these headsets. All right, looking at the technical specs here, the Blackwire is a wired USB headset. You can get it in USB-A or USB-C version, where the Poly Voyager 4220 is a wireless Bluetooth headset that uses a USB dongle that looks something like this. It just plugs into your computer so that you can get the best quality audio. And if you've seen my channel before, make sure you use that USB dongle so that you can get the best audio performance and also compatibility with your software on your computer, such as Microsoft Teams, RingCentral, and the like. All right, you have a 7-foot cable length from the 8225, and with the wireless one you can go up to 100, but typically you're going to get about 30 to 50 feet away from your Bluetooth devices. The weight on the wireless is actually coming in at 5.3 ounces, where the 8225 comes in at 6.5 ounces. But I think in that weight rating they're also including the cable, because just feeling these two, it feels like the 4220 is the heavier headset, but this is just according to the specs here. All right, with the 8225, since it's wired, you're going to have unlimited talk time. So you're never going to worry about your battery life running out on you, where the Voyager 4220 has a 12-hour talk time. And of course, as more time goes on, you're going to have diminished battery life. So it'll be 11 hours, 10 hours. Eventually, it'll really get down to 5-6 hours or something within a few years. So that's something worth considering. And then the 8225 has active noise cancellation. So it's going to help you block out that background noise around you, where the 4220 does not have that ANC feature. They both have noise canceling microphones. The 8225 promotes that it has this acoustic fence technology, and we're going to put that to the test in this video, of course, play some background noises and put it up against the blender. But I was also reading some documentation that many other models utilize this acoustic fence technology. So, you know, we're going to cut through the chase and we are going to test them so that you can hear for yourself if there's actually an acoustic fence technology difference on this 8225 model. All right, both 2-year warranty, and actually the 4220 has a lower purchase price. So that is something to consider. Both of them are going to be around the same price. One is $181 versus $210. So just keep that in mind. And of course, if you're looking for either of these products, they're on our website. Make sure you use coupon code YouTube, all one word, YouTube. That's going to score you the best deal on these headsets, and I'll put a link in the video description below. So check those out to get the best deal possible. All right, taking a close-up look of these headsets. Obviously, they're both made by Poly, so the style is very similar. But as you can tell, the wired one has a little bit more shine to it. It's a little bit more sleek. The headband is a little bit smaller there. They both have an adjustable headband They have a lot of the same features as far as how the headset works. The boom can rotate and be worn on either side, which is always nice. You have buttons located on the headset for the wireless, for your mute, answer, and their increase, decrease volume. You have your power switch here, and you have a plug. And we're going to test here in just a second if you can actually plug in the headset with a wire and use it in case your battery dies on you. Looking at the wired model, has the same thing. Adjustable headband, feels super smooth. You have this adjustable headband on both sides. All right, now looking at the cable here, it's actually a very thick cable. It's probably 2 times the size of other wired headsets, especially even from Poly. They made this extra durable and probably to pass more data through the cable so that you can get that active noise cancellation and, you know, acoustic fence technology, or just more durable. So then you also have on the cable, you have your answer end button, increase, decrease volume, and mute. Then you have your active noise cancellation switch. So you can turn it on, you can turn it mid, or you can turn it off. So those are your options. And then this is a USB-A model, so you get your USB-A plug. Now the one thing I don't like about the 8225 is it's got all this cable. You know, this can get caught up on your chair, it can get in the way as you're on your desk. I'm just not the biggest fan of wired headsets just because you're tethered and it's I would rather be wireless. Let's just put it that way. I mean, what's not to like about this? You know, you can have this on and not worry about any distractions or getting anything in the way of you. So that being said, there's also advantages such as that unlimited talk time. You don't have to worry about your battery, and also you may get better sound, but we're also going to find that out in just a second. All right, now let's get these plugged in to the computer and get them tested. So for the wireless, you just take the USB dongle. I have a little USB hub here, plug it in. This is already pre-paired to the headset, so we don't need to worry about pairing it. And wired one, simply take the USB connection, plug it in, and now we're good to go. That simple, that easy. And we're going to start off by testing the speakers here. Now, before we do that, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. That really helps us out and lets other people see this video. And also consider subscribing to our channel as we are constantly doing new product reviews so that we can keep you informed with all the latest business technology, webcam, speakerphones, and of course, headsets. And if you have any questions, just text us or reach out to us in the video description below. All right, the way this is going to work is I'm going to play some music out of this headset on max volume so you can see on the decibel reader how loud it is. And then also the sound quality, because I'm going to put it over this microphone here. And then we'll switch over to the Blackwire. So let's play the music now, and it's at max volume, and this is also in wideband HD audio mode, so this is the best audio quality it's going to get. All right, which one sounded better to you? Was it the wired 8225 or was it the 4220? Trying to get all these numbers right is a little bit hard sometimes. Which one sounded better? What was it, the wireless or the wired? Looking at the decibel reading, the wired was the louder one, that's for sure, and seemed like it sounded a bit better to me, but that's just my 2 cents. All right, so let's get to the fun stuff. Let's test out if this acoustic fence is really what it's hyped up to be, and also just overall sound quality differences of the two units.
All right, now this is the Blackwire 8225, and this is without any noise canceling in the background. Testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. So my voice is coming through this microphone here, and then we're going to switch over to the 4220 here in just a second. Also, make sure what you're seeing on the screen, if you're interested in any of the products on our website, make sure you use coupon code YouTube like you see there on the screen. All right, now this is the Voyager 4220, testing 1 2 3. You want to be able to hear my voice loud and clear. And the one thing with wireless is you just want to make sure that it's a consistent, good quality sound with no distortion, no lag, anything like that. So testing 1 2 3. All right, so what we're going to do next is we are going to amplify this test up, and we're going to put some office noises, what you would typically see in an office environment, so that you can get an idea of what it sounds like with that and how much noise canceling these microphones do.
All right, so this is how loud it is in the room without any noise cancellation. This is coming directly through the camera microphone, and I'll be quiet so you can see the decibel reading in the room here. And then we're going to switch to the Blackwire 8225.
All right, now this is the Blackwire 8225, testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3, and then I'll be quiet. All right, that should give you a long enough test to see if you're hearing those noises in the background here. So we're going to keep talking for just a few more seconds here, and then we'll switch to the 4220. All right, this is the Voyager 4220, testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. This is with the same background noise going on here. All right, we can see if that microphone is picking up any of that background noise. I'm going to do one more of these tests with just coffee shop-like noises.
All right, this is with coffee shop noises. You'll hear people talking in the background and making drinks in the background.
Now this is the Blackwire 8225 with those noises going on in the background here. Testing 1 2 3. All right, and then now we will switch to the Plantronics 4220. All right, now this is the Plantronics Voyager 4220 with that same coffee shop in the background. So I'll be quiet. All right, that should give you a long enough test, and now we're going to bump up this test to the blender test in the background here so you can see how well these really perform in a consistent, controlled test here.
All right, this is how loud it is, as you can tell from the decibel reader here.
All right, now this is with the Blackwire 8225 with the blender on in the background, and this should be the acoustic fence technology should be eliminating a lot of that background noise. And you really, sometimes the AI noise canceling acoustic fence type technology kind of filters out your voice so you can't actually be heard clearly. It kind of is like chopping in and out. So I'm curious to see how that performs on this test. And I'll be quiet. All right, now let's switch to the Voyager 4220 so you can see what that sounds like. All right, now this is the Plantronics Voyager 4220 with the blender on in the background. We're going to do the same test here. I'll be quiet. Okay, that should give you a good test for the noise canceling microphones.
All right, so what did you think of the test? Which one sounded better? Was it the wired 8225 with the acoustic fence microphone technology? Or was it the Voyager 4220? Put your thoughts in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your feedback about that specifically, as everybody hears things a little bit differently. And of course, listening this back on headphones with both speakers over your ears definitely helps you isolate the noise and really determine a winner between the both. But put your thoughts in the comment section below. Would love to get your feedback about that. Now, one last thing I want to test here real quick is just the active noise cancellation, is how much impact is this 8225 as far as active noise cancellation. All right, so I did a test with the blender on, and I put both of these headsets on back and forth, and the Plantronics did almost none of passive noise cancellation, which just means it kind of blocks out the noise around you. I'd say maybe 10% less noise I would hear in the background. Where the 8225, I would say, was probably around 30 to 40% with the high active noise canceling feature. And if I pressed in on the ear cups like this, it blocked even more, obviously, as it creates more pressure for your ears, and you can really focus in, and it blocked out even more, almost probably 50% of that background noise, which is surprisingly good. So my final thoughts here is, for somebody who needs a headset in the office and also wants to take it with them on the go, in my opinion, the 4220 is more portable, as it's just wireless. You don't have to worry about this wire, tangling it up, putting it away, and bringing it with you wherever you go. But you're going to get, that reliability as far as the battery on the wired. So it's a really hard toss-up. But if it were me, I would choose the wireless, just for the convenience factor. You can take it with you on the go very easily. It's wireless. You don't have cables. The sound quality is appears to be not as good as the 8225, just because of the wireless and going over Bluetooth versus the hardline connection. But I think that a little bit of sacrifice on audio quality you're going to make up for in convenience. And I know I was doing a video earlier and I had the cable got stuck underneath my chair, then I'm trying to get it off, and it's just frustrating, whereas you don't have to worry about that with a Voyager 4220 or a wireless. But there's some pros and cons for you to weigh. So I hope this video kind of helped isolate all of the situations that you might face when trying to decide if you want to go with the wireless or the wired option. If it did help you out, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on future videos like this. And make sure you share this video with somebody if you think it'll help them too. And of course, if you want either of these products, they're available on our website. I'll put a link in the video description below. But of course, use that coupon code YouTube. It's good for any of our products, and it scores you the best deal on our website. And lastly, if you need help finding a wired or wireless headset, these aren't the ones for you. That's what we do all day long. I'd love to help you out. Text me. That's my text number. It'll come direct to me, or handled by one of the people on my team here. But I'll see that message and we'll respond as soon as possible. So I'll also put our contact information in the video description below. Well, that is all I got for you today. Thanks a lot for tuning in. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks a lot. We'll see you next time.